my dad's encouragement. He didn't pressure me, but he always asked me if I ever considered a career in law enforcement, and I did. I mean, to be honest with you, I didn't like the police, but thought I'd give it a shot. Make a long story short, I got into policing at the minimum age of 21. After 11 years, I became a detective in the Milwaukee Police Department, and then I was fortunate enough to be tabbed for a command position. I was sitting in my office one day and happened to be looking at the local newspaper and saw this little article. It said, "Governor to take applications to fill sheriff's post." What I had done and what I had been planning to do was lead a law enforcement agency. I'd gone back to school to further my management ability and leadership ability. I started taking leadership courses. I started to develop a list of people that I admired, people like Mayor Giuliani, for example, people like Bill Bratton, Commissioner of NYPD, Jack Welch, GE. I didn't limit it to law enforcement, just people who were in leadership positions that had gone through some tough times and tough situations to learn, what was their thought process, how they deal with it, how did they resolve these sorts of things. I started reading up on people like that, and I formed an actual bound plan dealing with organizational change. And because what I wanted was to compete for a law enforcement executive job with an agency that needed organizational change. Okay, I didn't want an agency that was running well and everything was okay. I didn't see that as a challenge. So I said, well, I'll give this a shot. I did get elected. I won the primary, won the general election my first term. The government said, I want you to change that organization. And I thought, wow, this is the kind of agency I wanted to inherit. As the chief law enforcement officer in Milwaukee County, I'm responsible for public safety, to make sure that government fulfills its primary responsibility for even having government. It's to ensure the personal safety of citizens. It's their #1 priority. If you don't have a safe environment, nothing else matters. The city of Milwaukee's population is about 650,000, and average easily over 100 homicides a year. It's a regular occurrence. People who are shot and don't die, up near around 600 people a year, those could easily be homicides. There's gang activity, there's turf disputes, and oftentimes what happens is good law-abiding people get caught up in the crossfire.